Hello everyone, my name is Chloe and today I am here with a brand new video. Welcome to Brunette Bibliophile, where I post bookish videos and also writing content. Today I'm here because Read-O-Rama is happening for the next 3 days and I wanted to do a little introduction to the vlog. I am going to try and make this as cozy and autumnal feeling as possible. I have no idea how to do that, but I'm gonna try and figure it out as I go along. So we're just gonna jump right into the vlog because I do talk about my TBR very early in this video. So I'm just gonna hand it over to Vlogging Chloe and let her take the reins of this vlog. It has been a while since I've vlogged. What's up guys? It is day one of Read-O-Rama, the mini weekend round. It is almost 7:30. I am very tired. I've been up since 6. I have to work today, but just because I have to work today doesn't mean I'm not going to get any reading done. So I did not do a separate TBR video this time, so I wanted to go ahead and start off the vlog by talking about my TBR. I have a 2-book TBR. I'm gonna try and get through them, but I don't know how feasible that is. The first book that I'm gonna be reading, I actually started it last night, is This Poison Heart by Kathleen. This is the first book in, I believe, a duology, and it's following a girl who has the power to grow plants. I'm only on chapter 2, so I've like barely started. This is going for 2 challenges. The first one it is going for is a spooky word in the title, and that is poison. And then the second one's going for is fall colors on the cover, which is kind of a stretch, but I'm going to be incorporating the gold font, and that's going to be my fall color. And then the second book I'm going to be reading is Superman Dawnbreaker by Matt De La Pena. This is also going for 2 challenges. The first one it's going for is R-A-M-A in the title and or author name. Here you have R-A-M-A. And then the second challenge that this is going for is to read a short book that is 300 pages or less by a Black, Indigenous, or person of color author. I decided that I was going to expand the challenge a little bit to include Latinx authors, and I was also going through my TBR trying to find something that was short that also fit the BIPOC author category. I have the audiobook for this. It is only 7.5 hours, so I am going to try and start that today on my commute and hopefully finish it tomorrow. That way I can listen to the audiobook while doing other things. So even though this is my own readathon and I planned it and everything, it is coming at a very stressful point in my life. I'm going to try and make this as cozy of a vlog as possible. I have no idea how to do that, but I'm really into the autumnal vibes since it is October and spooky season, and I just want to have a nice cozy reading vlog. In the meantime, earlier this week I did reunite with the BookTube chicks, which is Kathleen from World Love of Books and Desiree from Read-O-Rama, and I filmed some clips of that, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw them in here because it is really exciting and I want to include it in a vlog. Okay, so I really want to talk about this, and I'm filming this clip a little early because I've been keeping a secret from my friends Kathleen and Desiree. Both their channels are going to be linked down below, but they are 2 of my best friends, and I've known them for years. I think Kat I've known for about 5 years now, 4 years. Desiree I've known for about 5 years now, and they're 2 of my best friends. We travel together, we do a bunch of stuff together, we have a book club together, they're my best friends. While we all live like within 2 hours of each other, we still only get to see each other a handful of times a year. So, oh my god, I'm so excited. I am planning my wedding, and I want to ask them to be my bridesmaids, and I have literally been keeping this secret for like a month now. and I made their bridesmaids boxes, and I'm actually almost done with them. So I wanted to film like before I give it to them, and then I'm gonna try and film like asking them, but I don't know if it's gonna work. So I found at Michael's, okay, these are both of them, but I'm only gonna be able to hold up one. So I found at Michael's these wooden boxes that look like books. And I was like, this is perfect. I'm gonna make a bookish themed bridesmaids box because we're all book people. And I painted them in the colors of my wedding, which is like a royal blue. We're doing like a royal or sapphire, but this is the closest spray paint I could find. And rose gold. So I did the box blue, and then the letter and the what's supposed to be the pages rose gold. So, and then it magnetizes itself shut. Whoops. So on the inside, it has this little laminated card that says, you know, Kathleen, will you be my bridesmaid? And the other one says Desiree. And I made this on Canva and put our little BookTube Chicks logo on it. And then I have the stuff on the inside. So it's chocolate, it's tea, it's a little Germex that says champagne toast on it. And I'm waiting for one more item. I ordered from my favorite small business, which is Emily Cromwell Designs. I ordered custom bookmarks that say bridesmaid on them, and I ordered and they shipped before the post office slowdown, but they're still not here yet, and I don't know when they're gonna come. I'm a little worried they're not gonna be here on time because I am asking them on Monday, and today is Friday, so tomorrow's the only other day that they can come. Even if they're not here on time, I'm still gonna give them to them. They'll just get them the next time I see them. But I asked if we could all meet up after work on Monday, and I'm really excited to give them their boxes and ask them, and I'm just so excited. This is wild. So yeah, I wanted to put this in the vlog and tell you guys ahead of me asking them, and then hopefully I'll be able to get a clip of me asking them on Monday. I'm so excited. I've never kept a secret this long from them, so I am so excited.
Uh-huh. You're live.
Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh.
Wow. I like it. Look at this.
It's so pretty. Now you guys know it. Oh, I'm gonna cry. If you cry, I'll cry, and it's gonna be a thing. Yes. I'm gonna cry either way.
I'm crying.
And there's a bunch of chocolate and tea.
There's also, okay, it didn't arrive in time because of the stupid slowdown. You guys are gonna get a personalized bookmark too, and it's gonna say bridesmaid on it. And I'm gonna bring it to y'all fest since it didn't show up.
Thank you. Yes, of course.
I was like, I found these book things at Michael's, and I was like, I have to make them bookish.
Welcome back. It is still day one. I worked, and that's about all that's happened. So before we get started on the reading update, we're going to do something that I think is perfect for a little cozy reading vlog, and that is we are going to do a Sips By unboxing. For those of you who don't know, Sips By is a monthly tea subscription service where you take a personalized tea quiz, and based on your results, they send you 4 different teas that they think you will like. It is $15 a month, and shipping is free within the US. Here is the box, and these are my October teas. I got this probably a week or 2 ago. They're really fast with shipping. I was just waiting for the perfect time to unbox it. The back, it says made for Chloe, and then it has all the different types of teas and how to brew them, and also the companies that they're from. And this is all the tea. First we have English Breakfast. Pretty basic. I have a lot of like basic teas with this from this brand, but I like them. They're simple, especially when you're not feeling good or you need just a little something something. They're good. Then we have Good Hope Vanilla, Organic Earl Grey, and then Orange Lemonade. I've been getting a lot of fruity ones lately, which I really like because I like the fruity ones a lot. And if you are a mega tea drinker, then I think this is the perfect box for you, especially with the holidays coming up. You get so much tea, and if you're a casual tea drinker or very new to tea like me, then you're gonna have a large backstock of tea. But I give tea to my friends. I drink tea. I don't know. I'm just not a heavy tea drinker for the amount of tea I've been getting the past 10 months. I will leave the Sips by website linked in the description below if you want to check out more. So moving on to my reading update, I have been reading This Poison Heart by Kathleen today, and I am on chapter 8, which is about 100 pages into the book. I have split this book into 3 sections that I'm hoping to be able to finish by the end of the weekend. So the first section, which is like the first third, is about 120 pages, and then the second section is another 120, and then the third section is the last 120. I think it's like 123 or something. I don't know. I just marked it on a chapter. So I only have about 20 more pages that I need to read tonight in order to stay on track. But I also want to get some revising done. I've been working on draft 2 of my book, and I haven't been able to touch it all day today. So I want to work a little bit on that, and I have to get through my to-do list as well. So I think I'm going to start with revising and working on that for probably like 30 minutes to an hour, and then I'll go to reading. It is 9:26 p.m., so we will see. But thankfully I have a nice whole weekend open, and I'm really pumped. So I did 2 chapters worth of edits. It's now almost 11:30, and I'm gonna head to bed and read the last 20 pages that I want to read of This Poison Heart tonight, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow on day 2. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 2 of Read-O-Rama. I am getting ready to leave the house. What am I doing today? I need to get my car washed, so I'm going to get my car washed, and I have a couple of little errands to run. Tonight is Pages and Pals, which, if you guys don't know, Pages and Pals is a monthly live read-in that is hosted by the BookTube Chicks, which is me, Kathleen, and Desiree. Both are linked down below. Tonight, the BookTube Chicks and Read-O-Rama, which Read-O-Rama is hosted by myself, Kathleen, and then Alex from Pugs and Paperbacks, we are partnering to do Pages and Pals together. Unfortunately, Alex couldn't join us for Pages and Pals tonight, so it's just going to be the normal crew. But I'm excited. I love doing Pages and Pals because I love getting reading time in. So that'll be some good reading time for me. I also started editing this vlog this morning, and I'm trying to give it cozy and comfy autumnal vibes. I don't know how to do that. I'm still working on that. And as far as reading this morning, I actually fell asleep last night when I was trying to finish up my little chunk for the day of This Poison Heart. So I finished the last little chunk this morning, and we'll get some more reading done later today. I'll probably actually be starting Superman Dawnbreaker in the car in a couple of minutes. That is only a 7-hour audiobook, so I'm hoping I can get it done between today and tomorrow. But the problem is there's only certain things I can do while listening to it. Like, I can't really edit a video while I'm listening to it. I definitely can't work on my own book while I'm listening to it. So I'm probably just going to do it while I'm doing like things around the house later today. But I'm going to go ahead and hit the road and talk to you guys in a little bit. So, not much reading has happened. I did do Pages and Pals at 5, and that was good. I read about 4 or 5 chapters, so probably about 50 pages, and no reading has happened since then. I'm currently actually working on draft 2 of my book. My goal for this whole week was to get the second act both hand revised with a pen and paper, and then all of that inputted onto my doc online. And I'm on the last chapter of Act 2, and I'm like, I don't want to keep doing this, but I'm like, Chloe, you only have 3 pages left, so I'm gonna do it. It's right here in front of me, but that's the last little bit that I have to get for this act. And then I'm in the final act, and I'm hoping to be able to do that all next week, so I can have this done way ahead of time, actually. So yeah, I'm going to do these last 3 pages that I have, and then I'm going to dive back into This Poison Heart by Kathleen Bayron. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that while I was eating dinner, I watched a movie. I watched Back to the Future for the first time ever in my life, and it was okay. I also have The Matrix to watch, but I'm definitely not watching that tonight. Probably not until like tomorrow or Monday. So I've fallen behind by a lot, and I'm a little concerned, but I'm trying not to really stress it. I didn't get my page count done yesterday. And then somehow today I was out of the house for like 2 or 3 hours, which was not planned. So now what I think I'm going to do is I'm kind of just going to relax and listen to my audiobook while I do some other things. Just chill out, not really like stressing out, trying not to stress out. Because really what I want to have done is the audiobook, because I need to start my book club audiobook tomorrow. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Last night I got through Act 2 on revisions, so Act 3 is going to be starting soon. I'm either going to start those revisions tonight or tomorrow. But that's not really, it's a priority, but it's not like my top priority right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and just relax, do some things that I wanna do, and listen to the audiobook. So the readathon is over, and I just wanted to do a quick little wrap up of what I read. I did end up finishing Superman Dawnbreaker late last night. I am giving it 3 stars. I don't think this book was what I wanted. I just wanted to finish it to finish it. This book has an audience. It just wasn't me. I think with the DC Icons books, I was kind of just done reading them, but even though I hadn't finished them, and that's what this was for me. I was also under the impression that he knew who he was the whole time, like that he was from Krypton and all this. And that wasn't the case, but this one has an audience. It just wasn't for me, and I gave it 3 stars. And then I am still working on this Poison Heart by Kathleen Bayron. I got to 63% over the course of the weekend, which I thought was great. I just didn't really touch it that much yesterday. I was more focused on finishing Superman, but I do plan on finishing it within the next day or two, just it's not within the readathon. So that is everything for this cozy little reading vlog. I know I did not film as much on day 3. I was just doing a bunch of other random stuff that it didn't really involve filming, but it is what it is, and now the readathon is over. So thank you all so much to anybody who participated in Read-O-Rama. Really, we could not do this readathon without readers and people who are participating, so I really appreciate every single person who participates in this readathon every single time we do it. This was the last round for 2021, but we will be making a comeback in spring/summer of 2022, and we'll be back. I also want to thank Alex from Pucks and Paperbacks and Kathleen from For the Love of Books, my 2 co-hosts, for always helping out and taking time out of their lives to help plan and execute Read-O-Rama. And thank you to everybody who is involved in Read-O-Rama in any way, shape, or form. So that is all I have for this vlog video today. I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if you like what you see here, please go ahead and click subscribe. I post new videos every week, so click subscribe so you can be updated for when I post those. And if you want to support my channel even more, check out my Patreon, linked in the description below. I will see you all in my next video. Bye! In the darkness, I don't feel so cold.